Hey everyone, and welcome to another gtaonline video here on the channel. Now, we already went over what sort of Dripfeed vehicles we can expect to come to the game over the next few months, but there's also a lot of various activities that will be added to the game as well. Before we begin though, I want to give a huge shout out to Arthur1781 on Twitter for providing the gameplay that you'll be seeing a lot for these new activities. I will have a link to his Twitter down in the description, go give him a follow. And first, let's talk about the new odd jobs that were added with the Safe House in the Hills DLC, because there are a bunch of new ones that will be added to the game, including Firefighter missions from the old GTA games, and it works how you would expect it to. You go around in a fire truck and put out fires, and I do wonder if other players in the session can see the things that are on fire, because you're putting out actual house fires with these jobs that are giving off a lot of particle effects. It's not just a bunch of small fires. And for some of the missions, you even get to go inside and rescue people, which is pretty cool. I think there's also a scenario where you can rescue animals. That's what I heard anyways. Not sure if that's true or not. But for a free mode job, it's actually pretty in-depth, I have to say, based on what I've seen so far. I don't know what the reward for completing this job is going to be, because we already can get the firefighter outfit from the casino heist, and I'm pretty sure we can already buy the fire truck as well. Maybe they'll actually make you fireproof like the old GTA games for completing the firefighting missions. That would be pretty funny, though very unlikely. And it's not like fire really does a lot of damage in GTA Online anyways. You can pretty much just snack through it. Don't even really care about being set on fire in this game. The next free mode job we'll go over is newspaper delivery. Now, if you've played the Acid Lab Cell mission that makes you deliver the packages to the boxes, you're going to feel right at home doing the newspaper jobs, because it's essentially the same thing. You're just going around on a Dinka Thrust motorcycle and throwing newspapers at people's doorsteps. And when you complete it, you get the trade prize for the Dinka Thrust, which I don't think many people even need anymore. The Dinka Thrust is like, what, 8+ years old at this point? But the pay for this is surprisingly good, it seems. He made about 30k in 2 minutes of work. That's not bad at all, actually. That's even better than a headhunter's pay if you do it optimally. Alright, now let me ask you guys a question. How many of you wanted to become a forklift operator in GTA Online? Well, your wish has been granted, because there will be a new forklift job added to the game soon. That's right, you can live out your warehouse worker fantasy right here in GTA Online, moving things on a forklift. Just like for the firework jobs, I'm not sure what the final reward for this is going to be in terms of a permanent unlock. Maybe you just unlock the forklift as a vehicle. That would be really funny. And you also get a night shift bonus for doing the warehouse work at nighttime. So really, they got the whole warehouse worker experience right here. Jokes aside, it actually would be cool if this was an activity that we could do in our own warehouses, moving our cargo, because it's the same interior as the cargo warehouse, as the large cargo warehouse. Imagine starting up a cell mission and having to move the cargo to the truck before you can start the mission. Moving on from odd jobs, let's talk about dispatch work. Since we are getting some new cop cars in the form of the Buffalo STX and Buffalo S, the cop car variants of those, we are also getting a new dispatch mission called Protective Custody. And you're going to be taking a corrupt cop across the map in a police transporter van. And along the way, you'll have to disarm a bomb with a similar minigame that is used in the other dispatch mission, where you also disarm some bombs. But if you want the trade prize for the Buffalo STX Pursuit, you will need to complete this specific dispatch mission to get it. And it might be in your best interest to do so, because you're going to save over $1 million, because the Buffalo STX Pursuit is super expensive. Now, for some random events, in February, we'll be getting the Valentine's Day Cheater random events. You'll see a person tied up to a pole, and you can either choose to rob them or untie them, and they will end up paying you some money. Although based on the nature of the event, I think it might be a random chance if they actually send you the money or not. I'm not actually sure if that's the case, but it would make no sense at all that you end up getting more money every single time from untying him as opposed to robbing him. So I think how it might work is that you can rob him for a guaranteed amount of money or untie him for a chance of getting more money than you would by robbing him. But maybe I'm wrong, and he actually just does pay you every single time you let him go. The other random event will likely release around April 20th, because it has to do with weed and drugs. It's the Stoner Survival, so when it comes out, you'll go to the purple icon on the map, and it starts up a miniature survival that reminds me a lot of those stranger missions from the single player, the grassroots missions. You have to take out the hallucinations. There's 7 waves in total, and at the end of it, you earn yourself a reward and some money. I believe these are going to be a daily thing, because they are the same color as the time trials, the G's caches, and the stash houses. So it makes sense if this was a daily thing, or perhaps it is just a random event that occurs that you could just go there to start up. And the last event we are getting will be for St. Patrick's Day. And by the way, these aren't in any particular order, because obviously the St. Patrick's Day event will arrive before the Stoner Survival for April 20th. But for St. Patrick's Day, we'll be getting 2 forms of collectibles. One of them is the Lucky Clover. This is just a general collectible where you have to get all of them and you're done, kind of like the playing cards that you can find around the map. So you get all 25 and you unlock an exclusive outfit. And the other one is the Golden Clover, which is a once-a-day collectible. And for opening one of them, you unlock another outfit. And these are the ones that you unlock. I'm assuming the green outfit is for the regular clovers, and the gold one is for the Golden Clover collectible, just if I was a betting man. That would be my guess. But yeah, there's quite a few new activities coming to GTA Online over the next few months. Some new activities and odd jobs, mostly. Rockstar are really going hard with the odd jobs for some reason, but we still don't have the actual vigilante missions with our cop cars or paramedic missions. Maybe the paramedic missions will arrive in the next DLC, the final update to GTA Online, because really that's all that I can think of that's left, honestly. Once again, huge shout out to Arthur1781 on Twitter for showcasing all of these things early though. And if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.